Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To the air, it's Hoover. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
He'll be taken down, marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. It's 3rd down for the offense. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another 1st down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too...
Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with 25. For a 3-yard gain, it's a 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7, 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. It's an option look. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the 1st down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. He lets it rip. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll try the option play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And we're able to get him down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He hands it to the back. They make the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run an option. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. They're going to run it here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Defense is coming after him. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The home Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This quarterback on fire today. The point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Try to run it with the option. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back in motion now. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. Now they'll run it on the toss. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Nice job here by this back, picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throwing DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Moore. On the move now. That's caught. It's Whittington. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. No running. Hand it off to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the option play. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll hand it off. He gets loose. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's an important first down on that running play. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's an option look. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a 1st down. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try the option play here. Picks it up himself and still going. Finding some room at the 25. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. 1st down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
What a catch and run by the junior.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On the ground, it's Barnes. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he fields it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And now the defense would call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris. I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. On the toss play, runner moving left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking for some space. It's Whittington. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 20. Past the 10. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
And this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. I'm going to try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Oregon. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Hoover. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Here's that defense shifting again. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
To the air, it's Hoover. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. The ball is caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. They're going to run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's what I love about college football. You get these quarterbacks who can throw it, but also have the ability to run it. We've seen it all game long. He goes over 100 yards with that carry here.
Dutch trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Ducks! Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. TCU 24. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. It's a quick grab.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Can he make it to the marker? He breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a 4th down completion. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. They couldn't stop him there.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, clearly they'd like to keep the clock running after this play if they're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a third down pass here.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Quarterback's got it on the option. Presses the 45. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Chewing clock with the running game. Stop after a small gain. Now look at 2nd and 9.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? We'll give it to the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
What incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they get a chance to get back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Bringing pressure. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yep.